Hello, it's RetroZuki81. Okay, this is RetroZuki81. Yes, and starting the broadcast now. Part 2 of Shenmue. Let's see where this goes. Okay. About to start the broadcast. Going to sleep. I don't know what kind of background noise may be coming through the speaker. There may be some other background noise. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here in this brief broadcast, that is the second part from the first one. Okay, so I was looking at the time when I recorded the first broadcast of Shenmue Part 1. Let's see where it goes, and I put a piece of candy there. The teacher always thought I wanted candy for some reason. Why? I don't know. Okay, so yes. Okay, the first broadcast was the first broadcast I posted. And I just posted it just now, but it was actually 2 hours and 32 or 34 minutes. So the total elapsed time of that broadcast was supposed to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, 34, 32 minutes, 2.5 hours. What happened? I noticed, I noticed that during the broadcast, you know how you in the PlayStation 5 when you're broadcasting for like a YouTube channel or whatever, what happened? I noticed that there's this icon sensor or something, like it's like an AI device, something built into the Sega, not Sega, Sony PlayStation. It's built into it, and it monitors what you're saying. I think. It's like, okay, not I think. It monitors what you're saying because it comes up in the middle of the broadcast. I'm doing this all the time, and if I would tell the National Security Administration, that is the NSA or the federal government, FBI, if you can hear what I'm saying, you guys are it seems like you would monitor this. You don't like what I'm saying, and I'm talking about the extraordinary security system, like the what you can find on Google. It's like what if you have a smart TV today in this generation. You know how the paranoid schizophrenic says there's a there's a camera in the TV. There's a speaker in a smart TV, the speaker in a cable box. There's a black box in your car that knows what you're doing, knows what's going on. Maybe there's a black box in my Dodge Neon that maybe had my car accident, affiliated with the police. I don't know. But the system has a way. We're in America, yes, and there's the NSA in another state somewhere. The legal system has its ways, So you guys got your ways. Yeah, I'm in America. I'm an American citizen. I think I have the right to say what I'm trying to say. Coughing a little. So, my broadcast was supposed to be over 2.5 hours. I mean, if I wanted to have a polished cock and a polished body, maybe Ryozuki should be Polish. He's polished. Look how pretty and shiny he is. He's clean. Well, that's what my girlfriend was. My fake girlfriend was. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Whatever. She's probably a 502. And so along with these teachers that ruined Shenmue, in my belief, they ruined Shenmue. You guys didn't do nothing of it justice like I could. So what I'm saying, really, it's stupid that I would make a broadcast that is 2.5 hours long. The elapsed time frame of that was 2.5 hours and 32 or 4 minutes, and then I get this monetization. Okay, whatever it is, I get this icon that comes up in the corner. It sounds like some kind of dog that you don't know why it's in your house in the corner by your door, and it says some text in that little icon that shows up like a button of a speaker, and it shows some text, and it's not really supposed to do that, but it shows that, and it just does that because it's like fucking with your head, so you don't say something that so you mess up in a broadcast, so it's letting you know that I'm listening to you and I don't like what you're saying, but even though I'm telling um, the full truth of what I'm trying to say, I find that when I post this on my YouTube channel, that it's like the NSA, what is it, the legal system, whatever, the asshole authorities that don't know me like a good man that I am, they would have the nerve to cut my channel in half to make it 59 minutes instead of 2.5 hours. Well, thank you, United States of America, or whatever people are not monetized. Thank you for the government. Thank you, the NSA. Thank you, whoever idiots are doing this, because you're not letting me tell the full story of the Shenmue, are you? Well, I guess I should say this for my own documentary. If I get on TV and I start talking about this for a documentary, uh, I had a guy in Ohio that wanted to make a documentary, official one with me. Well, let's not go crazy over that, right? I know all about this. I got a whole lot I know, but you know, you know, you don't have to take away what I'm saying. I mean, if what I'm saying is really true, you guys should honor the truth, right? No, they don't. They don't want me to say these things. I said a whole lot of vital, valid information that really matters for Shenmue, that really matters for the history of what I'm talking about with Sega and that. They don't want me to say these things. I think, like, I'm not being paranoid schizophrenic here, but if you know your research, Google is available nowadays. We got the internet out there, smart TVs, and they're showing this little speaker icon in the corner of my screen going, "Boom, boom, 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 boom." And then it has a little text in there, like I'm supposed to read it. I guess that's like they're monitoring what I'm saying. The whatever, what are they, FFCDC, CFCC or FCC? The FCC, is that one? Is that one? FCC, NSA, whatever uh those authorities are that, you know well, if they would respect my claims in Michigan, if the Hall of Shame would respect my claims that they don't let me train in Region 5 because they're just fools to me, they're stupid, but I don't even care sometimes. But the authorities are just dumb. I mean, just why won't they let me train my karate? Why? Because I'll be Ryuzuki again. Oh, I'll get the talent. I'll get the talent back. Don't let them train there. Make sure we keep them out. Keep them out. We discriminate or we're racist. Maybe it's both. See, there's all this crap going on in my life in Southeast Michigan because I'm right by Detroit. What happened in Detroit? The riots, racism, tanks going down the street in Detroit years ago in the 50s over over segregation, right? Colored bathrooms. Well, I got some color to me. I'm Mexican, but it's not my fault that, you know if things in Detroit stay this way, what a shame that is. What a shame that is. I think they don't want me saying all these things. Maybe I should be well, I don't want to say again about, you know, it. My broadcast was fine, but I mean, I thought it was pretty clean. I'm not even using profanity in 2.5 hours. There's no profanity in that really at all. It's just like what I'm saying, vivid and valid truth about the side of it that no one wants to talk about, I guess, because um, I go through all these things. I train a karate class, I earn a damn degree, and then I get it all stolen from me. I mean, eh, wow, wow. Okay, so that sucks, and that's not right. Oh, what should I say? Thank you. Thanks for coming to class. Goodbye. Yeah, there's a door. Oh, duh. I earned this, not someone's family, not someone's teachers or something. That they didn't earn these things. They're supposed to represent me in this damn regard here, but they're not supposed to say they earned this and should collect the money from this. No, and all these things like yeah, and not tell me nothing ever. But that's what I go through. That's what I've been going through. And this is the thing. I explained different parts of this. I explained a lot of historical things about this Shenmue, about this gray belt on the wall here. I explained what I think of that. I explained a lot of different things. What else did I explain? If I don't get cut off again by some kind of FCC or NSA monitoring my channel. If I don't get cut off again by the authorities that are retarded or something. Maybe I can say PP. I'll go to the bathroom and pee. Maybe I can do something that makes a little sense to them because they're that stupid to me. I mean, I just don't appreciate. I don't appreciate the United States government, whoever the hell is doing monitoring this channel. If it's the United States, if it's some other country in the world. I did this for Sega, damn it. I did this for Shenmue, Ben and Namco, damn it, damn it. And then I don't get my respect, damn it. So, go figure. Go figure. You're better, because why? Someone else is better, because they got a attorney license, or they got something that's whatever. You know what's funny about an attorney license? I just got into a little... another like I gave some of my information to a fake attorney today from WhatsApp, and I called this Gibson Dunn law firm in Washington D.C. and this attorney was claiming that they're from Gibson and Dunn law firm in Washington D.C. They were not saying they're from Gibson and law firm of Washington D.C. but they were saying they're representing that law firm, and this guy named something Randall, whatever. What happened is the person that answered from Gibson and Dunn law firm that represents that part of that region in Washington. It seems like it looks like they have different bases in other states. That person that was okay, the person that answered the phone says this attorney, they said the person saying they're a lawyer to you, they're not a real attorney if they don't have an email address attached to their name, their information that they're sending to you. And it was on WhatsApp. So be careful for WhatsApp. I'm telling people, be careful for what you find on WhatsApp. A lot of it is crap. A lot of it is scams. So that was an attorney scam. Good thing I didn't give them any money. They didn't ask for any money, but they're telling me something. They're telling me something that was, didn't add up and make sense. And then that could only mean that because they don't have an email address attached to them, they're a scam. I can assure everybody, all my claims are nothing that of a scam. None of it is a lie, and it's really very true. all these claims I present, none of what I say is a lie. So I think honestly, in all fairness, it's Zoe, well, nothing's fair to me sometimes. It's not. But truthfully, if I'm saying these things, you know, I'm saying too much of a vivid truth. And really, because they denied my money and compensation, teachers, whatever authority, they took all this away. I mean, I could never do none of this. What I'm supposed to do, the things I was supposed to do, I can never do it because they take it away. So this is what we got for Shenmue. This is what we got. Bunch of crap. Bunch of nothing. When I say this, honestly, really, oh, I'm looking at these video games of Shenmue. I see so much room for improvement. I see so much lacking of, professional game development. It's so much lack of oh, it doesn't really, well, the game development to me also is the martial arts included. That's like the main focus of the game to me. And if you have a game lacking martial arts professionalism and the professional martial arts, if it's not professional, if it's not what it's supposed to be, as a martial artist, I know these things. If you don't have real martial arts, or if you have something that's all made up, like it's randomly made up, if you don't have a good fight choreography, if you have a Ryuzuki in Shenmue 3 that looks like Stick Boy or something, you're gonna have a stupid game. Okay, I'll just tell the truth. Ryuzuki in Shenmue 3 is like Stick Boy. Who's Stick Boy? I don't know who Stick Boy is. He's made up. Let's call him Stick Boy. Okay. You got Ryuzuki looking like that in Shenmue 3. He's going to be a wimp. He's going to get his ass kicked all the time. And if you got Shenmue in 1 and 2, the way I used to be, we're going to have a very dominant warrior in the martial arts. You're going to have a warrior. You're going to have me. Yeah, well, I'm that way 30 years ago. And then they take that away and give a guy that looks like he's, a skeleton. Don't make a skeleton Ryuzuki. God, please don't do that to us. Someone, don't make Ryuzuki a skeleton. Don't make his body look like, they copied a body that looks terrible. Ryuzuki doesn't look good. For Shenmue 3, I'm telling anybody that. His body looks horrible. His talent is horrible. It's not the same from Shenmue 1 and 2. He's supposed to excel, right? He's supposed to have had his royalties and his money and all these things. If that teacher that I trained with would have given me these things, well, I would have had all these traits for the martial arts. They would have made Shenmue 3 better. They didn't give me these things. Well, somebody else can thank themselves. And thank yourselves for taking my channel away. Thank yourselves for making my broadcast not the elapsed time of 2.5 hours. Thanks for making it 59 minutes, because that's what you did to me, and that's what they did to Shenmue, because there's some people orchestrating this game, and they're making it stupid. I'm actually I'm the guy that had a lot of these ideas for Shenmue. I believe because I gave these ideas to my teacher. I didn't give them to my teacher, but I mentioned them to my teacher. And I mentioned that I would like to be my fight choreography be in this game, and my body make me into this game. Well, that's what made Shenmue 1 and 2, outstandingly cool. They copied my body, they copied my looks, they copied my moves, they copied my talent. That's what made Shenmue 1 and 2 exactly what it is. And then you got Shenmue 3 looking like nothing. You can enhance it all you want. It's not going to be what it should be. I don't think it's going to be what it should be. And you know what? I don't want to, how to say it. I don't care if I say these things, really, to be honest, because they're not doing a very good job at making Shenmue. And I can see where it needs a professional He needs a professional, like what? It just needs to be. I mean, I could say anything. It needs, it needs not the Midas touch. It needs a deep silver touch. That's me. I'm like that too. I'm deep silver. You know why I'm deep silver? I posted on Instagram. I earned a silver medal at a tournament, and that also made problems. That's not what I want to talk about too. At this match I had for our federation, so she got private karate match, non-contact. Oh, that made so many problems. Some that I don't even want to talk about sometimes. Um, I earned the silver medal, and whoever earned the bronze medal, um, well, congratulations. But it's just, I earned a silver medal, yeah, and they got deep silver as a. They have deep silver as as one of their video game. Well, what are they? The gaming. I don't know what this stuff. They make the video game. They have something to do with making Shenmue, whatever they are. Collaborator, deep silver. When I say key up, I mean key up. Hurry up. Hoi, hoi. Yeah. Key up. Key up. I can make my key up deeper than that. Key up. I can make it deeper, but I mean, to make it really deep the way it used to be, it would have to be, like I'd have to have enough puberty going, I think, or something. But maybe it wouldn't be that way. I don't know. When I hit puberty really hard, my key ups are really deep, like deep silver. Why do we key up in the martial arts? Because you're calling forth power. You're calling that power to you. It's like you're calling a spirit. And the spirit of the dragon, the spirit of the tiger, you're calling the spirit, and it gives you power when you need it. So that's part of karate. When people around my community, I notice they kids on bikes saying Kiop and Haya and stuff, they don't understand. And even adults who do the same thing in rear view, they do it like in a subliminal manner. It's not mature, but when they do that, make fun of the Kiops and Hayas, you need to understand martial arts. You need to understand what karate is. You need to understand when you're doing that, you're calling forth a spirit. You're summoning a spirit into your body to give you power. You can think of the tiger, and you're calling forth the tiger. You're calling forth these animals. The spiritual thing, martial arts. And if you don't call it out, you might, you might lose in a fight. You might lose in their technique. Your technique will lack. There's a lot of things I could say, but that's why we do it. And for some Americanized people to just make fun of that is, well, only in America, right? I mean, I don't hate America. But sometimes American people in this country, I just will never understand. So if we're gonna key up and make fun of that, people want to, it's people. I'm just saying, it's nothing paranoid here, but I'm going outside my house, and there's sometimes adults doing this when they walk by to make fun of me because I do karate in my backyard or at the Riverview Glens Park. I know I do, and then I might have some kids doing that or some girls making fun of me. Oh, I'm different, see, and people discriminating against me in Michigan, Riverview. This is why I have proms here. Maybe maybe people will change, but I don't care. I'm just here by mistake right now. Should have been gone another area doing these things long ago. I don't care for an apology. Just some people are just need to know how to be mature. and I don't want to be offend anyone, but um, if you like the key up, go to a karate class and have fun and be yourself. This is Retro Zuki 81.